What's up, guys? It's your boy Scott
and Liz
from King Queen Cichlids, and today do we have a treat for you? You know what it is?
Nope.
All right, today we are going to premiere our classic videos that I have stored in my laptop for years. So these videos have never seen the light of day, believe it or not. Okay, so obviously these videos 4 or 5 years old. The audio's not going to be that great. The visuals are not going to be that great. But I think tying our reaction into it is going to be a very worthwhile experience. So, without further ado, I pulled this one out. I think it's 3.5 years old. I was talking about the Oreochromis tankanese.
Right.
You were talking about the Amphilophus species.
Okay.
I think it's a really good one that you guys will enjoy. We will enjoy. And let's see what our reaction's like, all right? Let's go, guys. Let's go, Rico. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go. Click.
Oh, I forgot about that intro.
That intro is cool. Disco Dynamite. Disco Dynamite. Woo! Hi guys, it's Scott.
Hey guys, it's Liz.
From King and Queen Cichlids, and we're back! I know you guys been wondering where we're at, but guess what? I have to work. I have a real life, as does Liz. And unfortunately... Oh my god, I forgot how that tank looked with those Oreochromis tankanese.
Forget about that tank. Look how cute I was.
Oh, you've always been a cute one. I tell you. Not too bad looking myself.
Oh, look at that for the coffer eye.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him.
I think we gave him away.
Probably. I think
You're always giving my fish away.
You got cookies to make and TV shows to watch, so we've been hectic. It's been a hectic couple of weeks,
really
couple of months actually, and just wanted to give you a short video, and then of course Sunday evening, 8 o'clock, Christmas Eve.
Oh, look, our Christmas special.
Oh, that is so cute.
That was the first year in our house.
Some silly stuff, talk, laugh, maybe walk around the fish room, take some questions, maybe even tell a story. And then we're probably going to draw a prize for one of the people that bought t-shirts. We're going to put your name in a hat and draw a name, and someone's going to get a lucky gift. And that's probably going to be about it. Yep. All right, so I do want to talk about, we're going to talk about two things. I was going through the fish room, as I always do, checking out stuff, and I was checking out my Oreochromis. This one's for you, Chewy. And the Oreochromis tankanese and Cichlid 23. That's for you. Citronellum had bread and fry. Yep. So we decided we'd talk about that stuff, kind of do a little cichlid spotlight. So, number one, can I go first?
Yes.
Lake Tanganyika. Woo woo. I don't know if this is an African mask or not, but I like to have my African mask around. It's got a little reptile on it, so it's probably not even from Africa. But anyway, I am talking about the Oreochromis tankanese. They come from Lake Tanganyika. You guys should be familiar with that. This is a really cool fish. I'll let Scott Jr. keep talking here, or Scott in the past keep talking here. But this is a really cool fish from Lake Tanganyika. It gets huge, and it really plays well with like Central and South American cichlids. It's really cool. So I want to talk about that. The Oreochromis come from Lake Tanganyika. They get up to 16 to 18 inches long. Big boys. I mean, they can hold their own against jaguars, dovies.
Is that Flopper?
That is Flopper. Doesn't he look good?
Wow.
Those are early photos of videos of Flopper. Special order these fish to actually get your hands on them. I had my first experience with one. My first introduction was, I think it was 2011 at the first Cichlid Club of York meeting. A guy named Eric Myers brought this fish in, and we were all freaking out, and we were like, what is that thing? It's ugly, and you know, it looked like a hybrid of some sort, but for some reason I had an affection for it. And Lonnie came up one day and just grabbed it out of the bucket. He said, oh, that's an Oreochromis tankanese. And we were like, huh? I was still amazed that Lonnie knew what that fish was, because it's not a common fish. So kudos to Lonnie for knowing all his cichlid breeds, or species, excuse me. But anyway, it went on auction that day, and I got it for the grand total of $15, an 8-inch Oreochromis tankanese. The story goes, I put him in a tank, a 75-gallon, He quickly moved up to a 90 and then to a 125 within months. I mean, these guys eat.
Yeah.
They're herbivores, but they eat anything I put in this tank. These are Oreochromis tankiniques behind us. But look at all of those Oreochromis. It's crazy.
Wow. I mean, they were just beautiful, and they're only a couple of months old.
Shh, I'm speaking. Hold up. Feed them 2 to 3 times a day. Now, normally I only feed my fish once a day. These guys, I have to feed them 2 to 3 times a day. They're so active. They just get hungry all the time. They generate a lot of waste too from all the food that I feed them. But I've done a lot of research on them, and that's what's recommended. Feed them 2 or 3 times a day. They're active fish. They will get a big appetite from all the activity they generate. Anyway, back to my story. So I got one at the Cichlid Club of York. I grew him out, and he was the first fish I ever took out to show. And I went to the New Jersey Aquarium Society, their 60th event, and I won Best of Show with my Oreochromis tankinique. Yep, there's my arch nemesis. There's Karen. I was so excited. I won Best of Show that day. That's when I met Ted Coletti, Chuck Davis, Mo Devlin. I met Kevin Carr. That's when I met the whole crew. Because we got him in, and he had no damage done to him. And he actually won Best of Show. That's when I met Ted Coletti. That's when I met Chuck. It was a great experience for me. And I went on with great momentum and took him to many other shows, and he's done very well. He won at the Clash in his division. He never won Best of Show at the Clash, which is surprising because he's such a different and rare fish. But he did 2 months after I gave him to Mike Moe because I was just ready. I'd had him for about 3 or 4 years. And I decided to give him to Mike Moe. I wanted to do something different. And Mike took him. And 2 months later, we all went to the ACA convention in New England. And Mike won Best of Show. Oh, look, it's me and Mike. Mike was so happy when he won at the ACA. Remember that?
Yeah, he even cried a little bit. He was so happy.
That was our first trip together, right?
Yep. It sure we were still incognito.
I'm still proud of the fish. So I bet you I can't fit that suit anymore. Gets to 16 to 18 inches. He's a herbivore, but he will eat anything. They eat all the time. They create a lot of waste, so I would recommend. I do two water changes a week. You might want to do more as they get bigger. They are great fish. They are mouth breeders. Is that right?
Mouth brooders.
Brooders, thank you. And they get a very beautiful silver iridescent look, excuse me. The males will get some red in their finnage, and they get some blues. Just a beautiful fish with a lot of attitude. In my experiences, they show very well. I don't think you're going to get any chance to talk about the Amphilophus as long as I'm talking.
No, you are long-winded.
If you ever get the chance to get some, or if you're interested in getting larger African cichlids, that would be number 1 on my list. Absolutely love these fish. I have 9 of them in a 180 right now. They school, they swim. Actually have it in there with a Buttercofferai, a West African cichlid. That tank has really gone through some different fish in its day.
Yeah, I think now it's a stingray, right? I'm not stingray. Sturgeon.
Sturgeon. A pool or indoor pond or anything. But again, love this fish. Hope you like the information on it. If you want to find out more as far as where to get some or where I got some, private message me and I will give you that information. I don't want to put it out here just yet, but give me a private message and I'll let you know where I got them from, or if I'm selling any of mine, which I doubt. Well, I may have to. I know I've promised 2 to Mike at the New England, Mike Lou. I promised 2 to him, and maybe I promised 1 to Anthony, and I know I promised 1 to Aaron, so maybe I'm not selling them. But anyway, that's all the information I have. I do want to mention that the CCY actually gave me and look, sculpture. That's the statue they gave me as like appreciation at the Cichlid Club of York.
Look, and I see Carrie and Shane and
Wayne Smith and Jay Stevens from what's this place called?
Cichlids Are Special.
Cichlids Are Special. Yep. Very cool. I still have that. I like that sculpture. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like when everyone sees Prince, they think of me. So. Anyway, that's all the information I have. Liz, I'm going to leave it up to you next for the Oreochromis citrinellum barbed.
Oreochromis citronella.
I mean, the Amphilophus. That'd be a hell of a hybrid.
So we're all familiar with the Amphilophus citronellum, and we're all aware they come in many different...
Oh, well, here you are. You're up.
So,
Finally.
What do I get, 3 minutes left?
If that. We always say the best for last.
Yeah. Talk about the bard.
Okay.
Not very commonly seen in the stores, and they're beautiful. They have beautiful dark bars on them. They are Central American fish. They are from Costa Rica.
Man, we should have some popcorn and soda in here.
We should have been more prepared.
Prepared?
Prepared. Say the word.
Knuckle.
Thank you, nuchal humps. So they are omnivores, so they need a good variety of plants, vegetation, as well as meat. But you don't want to go high protein. You don't want your beef hearts or any other meats like that. You want to stick with your bloodworms, brine shrimp, other things like that. A good quality tetra stick, which is what we feed a lot of, is very, very good for their diet.
Yeah.
So
Love the Tetra stick.
They are really cool fish. They are very aggressive, and they get big, like 14 inches. So 1 to a 75 gallon, or a pair to a 125, which is what we do. And they're very aggressive. They also get into moving your tank around. They'll break your heater real fast. Those Midas, they were so pretty.
Yeah, and they bred on a regular, didn't they?
Yes.
I think people should know that because... Man, we have done a lot with cichlids. We've kept a lot of cichlids. I think we've kept... I know we've kept every Oreochromis, and we probably kept just about every Amphilophus.
Yep. I'm not sure what they're made of.
Now, this pair hasn't bitten you yet, have they?
No, this pair has not. The barred Midas has. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about Thorine and Thor. Thorine and Thor have not bitten me. But this new pair,
that's what I'm talking about.
They left a mark right here. It was about a week. But this, in their defense, it was right after they bred, and I went to clean the tank, and the male wasn't having it.
Yeah, the Amphilophus family does not play around.
Oh, look, honey, I used to clean tanks.
Yeah, before you got bit by one of the cichlids.
Bit by one? I think they all bit me.
I don't want to mess you up, but the chancho kind of bit you too, didn't it, when you were down there?
Oh, the chanchos bit me, the jags bit me. I mean, really, who hasn't bit me?
Everyone's had a little taste of Lizzie.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. Go back to what you were saying.
No, not a whole lot else. You do want to have a highly dissolved oxygenated tank, so you want to put your extra air stones and stuff for them because they need all that oxygen.
And much like the Oreochromis. So this is really cool looking at our old videos.
I was really smart back then.
When I say water changes, I'm doing 50% twice a week. I mean, these guys will produce a lot of waste. They eat a lot.
And I want to say your Oreochromis produce the amount of waste as a pleco. I mean, they're no joke. It's a lot of waste.
Oh, yeah.
So be prepared for that. When you get these larger guys, you're going to have to do your water changes. You cannot slack and go a month with no water change.
So this reminds me of back in the day we used to look at slides when people would go on trips.
Yeah.
And they'd come back and you'd have like a slideshow and you'd be like trying to avoid it. And all the family come in for the slideshow. She got into contact with Lonnie. Lonnie told us about it. We went down there. So we actually had a big 180-gallon tank sitting in our truck ready to come in the house. So these guys will be getting their own home really soon. And again, these Oreochromis tankies will need more space. In fact, at some point, probably 4 will go into the new 180 and 4 will stay in here.
We'll have to separate them.
So, but I'm telling you, one of these guys is about ready to breed now.
I can't wait. They're so cool. I cannot wait to see them breed.
Yeah. All right, so that's all Liz and I had today. Just wanted to... So that's pretty cool. That's really awesome.
What a great trip down memory lane.
Yeah, that's nice. We'll have to do that. Again, we're going to do that more often.
Yeah.
So guys, hope you appreciated that. Hope you enjoyed our little trip down memory lane. I have a lot more of these secret videos that's never seen the day of light.
Scotty's Vault.
Yeah, like Prince. Prince had like hundreds of songs that he did. I got hundreds of videos that's never seen the day of light. More to come. Remember, one every month. Now, we will see you guys tomorrow night, Sunday at 8.
Yep.
Hopefully our audio will be better this time around. We're going to test it out.
Thank God.
Yeah, we might actually have a box opening, 1 or 2 box openings.
Yep.
So it should be a good feed. Hope to see you guys there. And as always, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up and give us a comment so we know that you've been watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.